Hey everybody, Privacy Smurf here from Zenalytics Trading with your Fear and Greed update to keep you one step ahead of the retail market. Today's sentiment update is for the week ending Friday, March 8th, 2024. Since our last post, Bitcoin's been pretty bullish. It's now sitting at 85, spending its second straight week in the greed zone. For a little bit of historical context, the highest measurements of greedy sentiment came back in February 2021 when it measured 90, and this was about the time when Bitcoin was breaching the 58K mark. Then the next highest measurements were in October 2021 at around the second peak when Bitcoin was reaching around 67K. Being in the greed zone isn't an immediate reversal signal for Bitcoin. It tends to be a more bullish asset than other things. What I'm typically looking for at this point in time is using technical analysis to try and find some sign of a reversal. On the weekly chart, I'll be ideally looking for some bearish divergence between price and momentum of some sort. Some oscillators that you can find on TradingView do show a slight bearish divergence. And methods that I would use if a retracement came in from this level, I'd be targeting around 52K. It's very possible that we experience something similar to the 2021 bull run, where we have a peak, relatively large drawdown, and then a second larger peak after that. Moving to the S&P, sentiment this week is down to 69, despite the almost up-only price action each week. If we were to apply a little bit of technical analysis and some theoretical speculation here, you can see sort of a consolidation wedge type pattern. We have the high in December that went into the greed zone, a low in early January, and then you have a lower high and a higher low as we continue moving to the right side of the chart. Speculation would be like another rally up towards the greed zone if we don't get a lower low. And that could spike up into the greed zone and then potentially be the impetus for a larger retracement of this rally. Now looking at the US dollar index, we're down this week to 51. We're getting pretty close to the midline, the divider between a majority bullish or bearish sentiment. Given that the Dixie is typically an inverse relationship with stocks and crypto, it's pretty common to see the Dixie falling as these other assets rise. Given that we're getting pretty close to the midline, but we're not there yet, I would kind of expect another down week for the Dixie before we see a potential bounce off of the support zone. And I'd put a support zone on the chart, on the price chart, around 100.6 to 101.7. Seeing a bounce in this zone would correlate most likely with a slight retracement on the risk on assets, stocks, and crypto. Looking at the gold futures contracts, prices spiked up over 2,200, and this week we are back in the greed zone, measuring at about 82. Last time we were in the greed zone was when prices spiked up just over 2,150 back in December. If I were looking at the price charts, technical analysis would suggest that we're on the verge of some more bullish volatility. So I'm not exactly expecting an immediate reversal, even though we're in the greed zone. I think this might be comparable to price action around Q1 of 2023, and we might see another week or two of bullish action before we see a deeper or longer consolidation or retracement. Wrapping up with the 30-year bonds, we are up this week to 61. Comparing to price action, sentiment is moving in a pretty tight correlation with price. There aren't any predictive elements that we can take from this chart at the moment. It's very possible that the boundaries from the midline to the greed zone represent price levels of 118 to 125. Just a reminder, sentiment is great as an indicator, but it's really best utilized with some objective form of technical analysis to generate a signal to act on sentiment readings. If you like this analysis and want to help keep your emotions in check, pop into the Discord. I update sentiment there daily and have a bunch of extra tools and analysis that can elevate your trading game. Link is in the description, and I'll see you next week.